welcome. Like, who in the audience is from automotive today? Okay, at least one. So thanks a lot that we today can talk about like how we can utilize the production data, and maybe first we introduce ourselves.
Sure.
Pagam, do you want to start?
Yeah. Pugal Janakiraman, CTO for manufacturing at Snowflake. I drive solution development to accelerate digital transformation for our customers and also data-driven value realization journey. I help them to accelerate the process. That's what I do. Pleasure meeting you again.
Yeah, and hello everyone. Warm welcome from my end. My name is Christian Röse. I'm a specialist director from our Deloitte Consulting AI and Data practice. And I support clients in different industries when it's about facing their challenges for data management, solution architecturing, data management, modernization, and also the transformation towards the cloud. And in these regards, I'm also responsible for our collaboration and partnership with Snowflake.
Last but not least, Andreas Staffen, taking care as a partner for the smart manufacturing offering inside our company, which is like all the IT systems, like the mom stack of our customers. Today, basically we want to talk about how we can really utilize the potential that lies in the data in manufacturing. And we want to talk to you about how this can look like. We are over there in the booth from Deloitte, so later on you can take a look there if you want to see more details. So we've brought it with us, and we want to showcase this now to you. Not only the use case, but the underlying architecture that is below that is inspired by our customers, and then talk about how you can really gain the value out of that kind of data that is existing there. So without further ado, let's take a look on like how data structure was like in the old days. Basically, you had this kind of layer architecture, and in this kind of layer architecture, you already had a lot of data there. And for specific use cases, you could pull it, you can utilize it for a specific purpose. That has already changed, so we are now in a connected world. Like we have the ERP systems, we have the MES systems, we have the engineering systems, which are interconnected, but still there's quite like a lot of difficulties between IT, OT, really having conversions in those kind of data to really get the full potential on. And like what we are taking a look on is building that kind of data foundation that you can use for like continuous improvement of your organization and like continuous data that you can utilize for your decision-making processes. But still, like there are challenges in how to acquire those kind of data in time and to a cheap price. That's mainly an issue. It's more an organizational and mindset shift to go to this data-driven product organization and how to bring down the barriers between the different domains and create those kind of exchangeability of data. And for sure, time matters. Yeah? So like how fast can you really utilize the data before they're getting old? And when we are taking a look there, let's go into one very common example, like the digital thread. The digital thread from engineering over to production, so like the as-built model down to the as-maintained model. Yeah? There's a lot of value inside of each of those kind of domains, which is already taken care of in like the continuous improvement process in the engineering department. But going between these kind of different domains, utilizing AI or like other methods there to get benefits out of those kind of organizations is really still a struggle. Yeah? And scaling that, you need a different type of architecture. And maybe Christian, you can a little bit elaborate on like how this could look like. Like we have brought an example that you can take a look on the Deloitte booth later on, and like we want to explain it a little bit to you.
But before we deep dive into the solution architecture which we brought with us for you, so I think Pugal also wants to mention a little bit the industry perspective
We go to the earliest.
about the digital thread and the needs for our clients in their business to drive their challenges and help them to solve these problems.
Okay. So the fundamental problem we are trying to solve with digital thread, if I take a real manufacturing organization, there is an engineering intent. That engineering intent is documented within the PLM systems, CAD systems, and then manufacturing takes over and produces the part, and the manufacturing intent and the actual tolerances and all of it goes into manufacturing systems, and then the product is launched in the field and it's operating in the field. People are trying to correlate what is the engineering intent, what is the tolerance to which the part is produced, and how did it behave in the field. So this is completely that closing the loop today is not possible in the industry. That's what we are trying to solve by creating a digital thread. Seamlessly, you can understand what are the engineering design tolerances set for that particular product, what are the actual tolerances or the quality which you made the product, and then what is the operational behavior it's operating in the field. Now linking all three together, now you are in a better position to close the loop and the engineering to take better decisions, and you're also producing better quality products if needed. So this is the crux of the problem we are trying to solve. Again, we can talk about multiple use cases as part of the digital thread. Parts traceability towards multiple other use cases are valid. Most common one, this is highly apparent. We are dealing with multiple customers who are looking at that solution today. So.
Yeah, exactly. And this is now the point where we can just flip to the solution architecture. And the architecture you see here is an exemplary architecture equipped with different systems, platforms, and finally at the end, the application of Snowflake based on their AI data cloud capabilities powered by AWS. The systems and applications you see here, essentially on the source system, operational system level, are all systems which are available in our smart factory located in Germany in Düsseldorf, in which we utilize to showcase our digital thread showcase here. For sure, the integration can also be utilized and realized based on the ecosystem partners from Deloitte and from Snowflake when we are about to utilize Mendix to pull the data out of Siemens Teamcenter example given. We also have the capabilities of SNP when we want to integrate SAP related data and so on. And also Snowflake provides quite some capabilities to get the data into the centralized data platform, which we call here for our purposes Unified Enterprise AI and Data Platform. Snowflake is in the center of it and helps us also to orchestrate and organize the data according to the different domains which participate in the overall product life cycle. And this is then the foundation which we built to come up with high quality data in different data products, which are also then able to get shared within your organization, in which then builds the foundation to apply the agentic AI framework from Snowflake to finally close the feedback loop back to the enterprise business applications. And here, again, we also have different applications which are available in our smart factory in Düsseldorf, like ServiceNow, like SAP-related systems, Siemens Teamcenter, and also Mendix.
Yep.
You wanna?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing you brought up around Mendix, Christian. In fact, tomorrow we are launching a parts traceability solution with Mendix. It falls under the category of complete digital thread because end of the day we are constructing a digital thread with leveraging data from Snowflake, and Mendix being the low-code platform, it provides that parts traceability mechanism, whether it is manufacturing trying to understand what is the work in process, what's the inventory, inbound, outbound logistics, or when you are trying to perform an engineering change, what will it cost to make the change, how long it will take. These are all classic problems we can address once we solve this traceability, which falls under the digital thread category of use cases. Yep.
Exactly, and when we take a closer look over this architecture, just step by step, how we want to process data and which best practices and experience in conjunction with Snowflake we realized, we start with the data ingestion. Like Andreas also said, we are still facing the challenge that we want to integrate on the one hand side IT data, on the other hand also OT related data sets, and bring them together in this unified enterprise platform. For the OT data ingestion, we have here exemplary options. Which options to take really depends on your technology and system landscape and on the availability of different capabilities. May it be native services from AWS, may it also be the capabilities from Ignition, Cyrus Link, or also HighByte to contextualize the data coming from historians. And we also have similar options for the IT data ingestion, which are supported by different ecosystem partners, which we can see here, and also with different best-of-breed capabilities from Snowflake itself. Recently, Snowflake also acquired Datavolo, and this also brings up new capabilities for streaming ingestion and streaming analytics based on OpenFlow. And we have also highly integrated capabilities between different platforms and Snowflake, like for Salesforce, for zero-copy sharing, or also in conjunction with ServiceNow when we talk about native connectivity options. All surfaces then the ability to integrate the data via the different options we have for IT and OT into Snowflake as centralized platform, orchestrate and securely store this data in these different domains. And when we take a look on the next slide, we utilize then these ingestion forms from different domains, and these are actually the exemplary domains which we tackled in our showcase, which is also available as demo at our Deloitte booth. For example, given engineering, we pulled out the data for the bill of materials from Siemens Teamcenter. On the other hand side, for the after-sales context, we integrated data with service cases from Salesforce. And finally, from the production context, we integrated sensor information from smart devices, bring it all together into Snowflake, applying a medallion architecture. This medallion architecture is, from our point of view, very much crucial in order to step-by-step come to a high-quality data product. Based on the bronze layer, where we ingest raw data, we can then harmonize, consolidate, and also historize the data via silver to gold. And then we are at the final state to have data products which are then able to get consumed. And this can also be supported by Snowflake's internal data marketplace in order to publicate these data products and make them able to get shared within your organization between the different organizational departments. And this is then also the single point of truth to apply agentic AI. And the agentic AI framework from Snowflake is based on Cortex, and for our case here, we use the out-of-the-box model from Llama, which is available in Snowflake, to create automatically recommendations. Insights which are then created by these different domain-specific agents, because these agents for their domains are knowledgeable about the data which is integrated into Snowflake, and they have the task to identify potential problems which are then also summarized by another agent to create these recommendations. All of these intelligence and these AI agents are able, on the one hand side, to get also used by direct Streamlit applications, which we can see here on the bottom end, so that each and every business or IT user is able to get in touch with generative AI, talk to the data, and also help on their daily work basis. But on the other hand side, we also want to propagate and publish these recommendations for a next process step to finally close the loop, bring this data back to the engineering team according to the digital thread.
And that really helps to close the different loops. So really have the possibilities between the different domains to have interactions that are not really long-term planned, but like possible instantly when you really have the challenges. And what we can offer is that you have a discussion with us at the Deloitte booth, like either from the business perspective, like from the production, from the engineering domain, or like from the AI or data domain, so that we can discuss your business problem and like show you the capabilities. Either here at the Hannover Fair, so very welcome over there, or in the Düsseldorf factory, where we have the full Snowflake use case to show you there in the overall digital factory. Because like what we're trying to deliver with a digital factory is not like a singular use case, but really this kind of integration environment. So thanks a lot for your attention, and like we are open to questions from your side to have further discussions.